Yes, guys, you're welcome to the show. This is Shorts and Shots on R2 TV. Now, as you know, we bring you beautiful short films, beautiful directors. We give you an insight into their life and their history as filmmakers. Now, today's short film is a very intriguing, suspense-filled, and when I mean suspense, I mean like eternal suspense. Yeah, it's a film that will keep you guessing, keep you wondering. You're going to ask yourself, is there going to be a sequel? What's going to happen next? You know, it's a very, very wonderful one. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I'm just going to sit back and let you enjoy this because there's so much intrigue and drama coming your way on today's show. So stick around, guys. It's Shorts to Shots on R2 TV. I'm Ilo with the flow. See you in a bit.
My name is Tolu Ajayi, and you're watching Shorts in Short.
My name is Yinka Ajijedidun. I'm an aspiring filmmaker from a family of 8. I think I'm more influenced by my father, my late father. He died when I was 3, and he was into broadcasting, film, and all that. And basically, I just plunged into it. He went into a DNA in the house. I've been majorly into production for about 3-4 years, but I have a background in 3D animation, graphics, and all that. And I started taking interest. I'm an addict for movies. I started compiling a couple of movies and stuff like that. So I leave movies, I sit down, I review things and all that. So basically, all the guys in my house majorly are into production, so it's very encouraging for that. And then in time, I started getting directions on how to make a couple of things. So that's majorly, I'm a father of 2, been married for about 10 years, and I think that's pretty much about me. The concept of filmmaking, not new to it, but in taking up, journey into filmmaking, I think it's just about 2 years now. I was more interested about it when I was challenged by a couple of conferences I attended. I do love traveling. I encourage myself to do that, so to know exactly where I'm going. I wasn't sure really when I was at a particular point in my life. I was doing graphics, I was doing 3D and the rest of it, but I wasn't very comfortable, I wasn't seated well until I knew that film was a thing for me. And then to majorly streamline myself into developing very good stories. And the first I was quite unsatisfied about some things. It was very experimental in nature. Which in actual fact, the next few sets of films I actually intend to do will be very experimental. The fact that I feel that I am not yet strong enough to, pull up some certain challenges, and also, but I respect my stories. I try to tell them right. So I could say that, yeah, I still hold that, that position, which says that I'm a newbie in the industry, but a newbie in the background, because I've always been having my little contribution by way of script, by way of art directing and all that. But then this is like a gradual climb to the limelight. And so I'm a newbie into filmmaking generally in all aspects of it. I wouldn't start by talking about my short film, which is called To Life, without essentially giving some preference and referrals, huge referrals, to certain movies or certain individuals. I'm more impressed by Woody Allen. He's a minimalist ideologist by nature, and I always follow some of his movies. But majorly, I think I became more interested in the line of the stories that I want to tell by things that happen that people don't want to talk about, but it does happen. So I started, I had a couple of other stories that I felt that this was the prime time, this was, the season for it. So To Life was more about a couple in the house, and they've been keeping a couple of things, some secrets apart, and then the husband has a couple of secrets he's keeping. The wife does have some crazy things, and they came to a synergy point where they felt that they were highly very comfortable. Now the husband, actually got fed up and he actually wanted to spill everything at a very romantic setting or things like that. But there was a climax to it, but the end is what I am trying to make people more interested by. I'm majorly influenced by movies like Inception, Crash, and a couple of other movies like that, where The Enemy, where the ending is very suggestive. I always say something, which is, we as directors have the job of creating a half C. When you create the half C, you can make it a circle by being very suggestive to the audience. They get to finish up the rest of the C to make it a circle. So don't tell the rest of the story, but just make it very controversial and leave the rest for whatever else want the audience. So To Life was trying to achieve that.
I picked up some bad habits along the way. It's like eating chocolate and freezing the moment.
When are you going to stop your cousin?
Oh, please, get over yourself, man. And when are you also going to stop sleeping with your underage girls?
At the end.
Yeah, Jide.
You and I, they must have some temper.
Good day. Your call is important to us. You're number 12 in the queue. Please hold for the next customer care agent. Detour through A-Town from your queue to check your account.
Jump the queue and get faster service on your Etisalat line when you dial 200. Follow the instructions for solutions or answers to any problems you have. It's the fastest way to get to the front of the line.
Etisalat, now you're talking.
Lights, camera, action. I love my movies. Intriguing, exciting, entertaining. All here on RTTV.
I still feel that I don't need to conclude an ideology or an experience for the viewers. The mind is actually endless, and it's better you start. It's like this: if I meet you and I say A, B, C, D, right? For a very learned person, you know that I actually want to end at Z, but I'll just leave your imagination to finish up to Z. So really, it's more about taking up, the story and giving it this limbo thing. Let me use that word. Like, okay, do you know what? You're cutting into the conversation. Like, this is where I want to end, and the person's like, I think, yeah, this is what happened. And then that fraction of a second is always very important for the story that you're actually saying. So, and we have the problem in Nollywood actually, where we get into several sequels, and I feel that I don't want to run into that. I want to give stories where thereafter, it resonates in your mind for a couple of weeks or months, and then when you see someone else watching it, you bounce back to it like, oh, really? But why? How? And it makes you to make other research and even look at your environment and the world you live in very differently. So by doing sequel, you're trying to answer something, but it's very encapsulating in nature.
Are you ready? Yes.
This is a very beautiful story. Slumdog Millionaire. Very good, wonderful story. And we as, the audience or people who are leaving will probably not have seen things from the angle, of India and the things going on there if the story hadn't been told in that way. And it's the same thing where I'm very suggestive, like I think this is happening. Now, as a filmmaker, my job will probably be able to push the story a little bit further. I'm more interested not essentially about sci-fi, but realism, the things that really happen that people probably would not want to address or, yeah. It was actually 5D Mark III. We used, do I say thank you to technology or how do I put it? Because, technology has made things smarter, faster, and right now, but the danger there is that for aspiring filmmakers like us and those in the industry, the legends and few veterans and all that, the problem that will be there is that it's creating a linear platform, right? A flat line where what would really matter would be good stories. Where, for example, someone like Spielberg decided to, for the very first time, decided, okay, you know what? I'm actually going to use, instead of film, I'm actually going to go digital. And he was very successful with it. You know, James Cameron did the same thing too. So it's more now that technology is now getting narrow, but now it will be more about very good story. Who has a very good story? You know, I came in contact with a particular fact that says that every year, close to about 500,000 scripts are delivered, you know, every year for vetting and all that, and probably about 20,000 make it out every year. So it's a competition of scripts right now, you know, because you can actually pick up your iPhone and, you know, make a film right now. They're going on 4K and HD and the rest of it. So it's a pretty impressive process right now. So it was, it's a good thing, you know, that we're able to get a camera as good as that. We have the Blackmagic and all that. But for that experience, it was 5D Mark III. And it was quite a very good outcome. Every time I think about the production process, it overwhelms me because I think I actually lost weight that day. Surprisingly, it was a one-day shoot. When I say about Woody Allen and his approach to minimalism, right? I actually mean that how do you take one thing, right, and then make it look like it's four things? I will tell you this. There's one trick, not exactly trick, really, something that we decided to use, which was the set that we used was actually one place, right? But we had to interpret it to make it look like it was like 4 different places, where the guy was signing, where the lady was having sex with the cousin, and where the guy was in a hotel with another, you know, teenager, and, you know, we separated it. You know, we have to find a way to make it look like it were 4 or 5 different places, but it was actually one place. You know, from the bed to this side, and, you know, change the lighting and everything. So it's more about you know, being able to use the resource that you have to the highest of, you know, probabilities.
So you guys just met the very young, vibrant, interesting director. I think so far on Shots and Shots is the one that has the best haircut and best fashion sense. Yeah, Yinka Ajijedidun. His name is, you know, I had to like literally keep pronouncing it so I don't forget Ajijedidun. Anyways, I'm pretty sure you're all tense and waiting for his short film titled To Life. Yeah, so stick around because it's coming up right now. To Life. I wish I had a glass of champagne. To Life. Hey guys, this is Iloise on R2 TV, and I'm talking to you, every lad and lass out there who loves social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Skype, you name it. There's also Vine, so I like it when you follow me and I follow you back. And I also like it when you follow us on R2 TV, so you don't always have to be in front of your television. When you can't, when you're in traffic, in your car, you're in somewhere where you can't really get to watch television, you can always hit us up on our social media platforms. I like it when you follow me so I can follow you and then we can like each other and interact. Yes. You like my flows? Yeah, I like them too. That's why we're here for you. Keep you entertained. We are entertainment at its best on R2 TV.
going on?
Ah, so you haven't heard? Etisalat is giving amazing data value and smartphones at the lowest prices. With up to 1.5 gigabytes free data sign-up bonus and 100% bonus on all data purchases from 200 MB and above for 12 months. Can I show you some phones?
Get the latest devices at amazing prices at any Etisalat Experience Center or authorized dealers and choose from the blazing fast data and amazing tariffs, all on your smartphone network of choice.
Etisalat, now you're talking.
My life is a reckless spin, and I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, loving it means I do not know what I'm doing, and I don't care. I picked up some bad habits along the way. It's like eating chocolate and freezing the moment. It's not entirely to blame. After all, I had a choice. Then came the time I stopped trying. My cup was full. I imagined that.
Same old work stuff. Nothing worth the juice. How's your trip?
Well, it was a rather escalating flight. Lots of turbulence. The market value is getting its feedback, and you know I really love to fly. So good. Meanwhile, this is some goodness for us. Here you go, sweet. Okay. This one is for me. Dun, dun, dun. Something that way. Goodbye.
Exactly what I was celebrating.
Celebrating life. Life and death. It's life. Are you up for a talk, babe? Okay. How do you feel being pregnant?
Being my first, I'm still numb about it. It's not kicking yet.
Same here. To be a dad, another fag.
Really? You're into jokes now. Not funny.
Chill, don't get me wrong.
Not funny.
Baby, don't get me wrong. I really didn't expect to be a dad this early.
What were you expecting? You did it, you scored. There you have it. 3 months of marriage. What were you expecting?
Say hello to anger.
No, honey, I'm not angry. You know what? Let's just open the door to another topic.
Okay. I was in traffic on Tuesday. Yes, you know, the very popular Tuesday traffic. And I had some time to think to myself, and I asked, do we really like anything? I don't know if it's too early to ask, but what do you think? Kemi!
Yeah? Tuesday traffic, you were saying?
Man, never mind. Where is your mind shopping at right now?
My dear, office logistic. You know what? I'm tired. I think I'll be leaving you here.
Wait 1 second before you go.
I have something extremely interesting that I had to stand out for you. Okay, just give me a second. I shall be done in 1 minute. La 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 la.
Okay, fancy wait.
There you go. Just 1 second, dude. Promise you it's gonna be worth a while.
I'm tired.
Just look, woman. Just look at the last line. See, I had that scanned and done 5 months ago. So you see, that is not mine. Shush! When are you going to stop your cousin? Yes, I've always known, but I kept it to myself, hoping that after our wedding, you would stop and let it go. But to give me his child, that really bruises my ego.
Oh, please, get over yourself, man. And when are you also going to stop sleeping with your underage girls? Mr. Big, rich, smart investigator. When? When you're talking about ego, this is not ending here. This is your baby, honey, and it's please stop.
You're right, you know.
What?
This doesn't end here. In your own words.
What's that for?
It doesn't end here.
Gide.
At the end, nobody wins. Nobody wins.
Gide.
My advice to every filmmaker, young filmmaker, I'm not talking about the experienced one, young filmmaker is do not let opportunities come while you are unprepared. The process you're going through right now for you to write stories and pull people together and venture into all this process is actually trying to prepare you for the opportunities ahead, in which procrastination is a huge problem, which you must never allow, as an indices into the profiling of how you want to do your job and all that. So you must push on. And I always say something. When God wanted to create the world, he started with an idea. And then from the idea, he had to document the idea. So if you look at yourself right now, it's more about the fact that when you're walking on the streets, there's no armed forces or anybody that will stop you and say that, why are you thinking of that idea? Why are you wishful thinking? Think of the ideas and then find a way to document those ideas. By that, you have it documented. You're on a journey to, interpreting your story either by another filmmaker or by yourself. So you just have to keep on. I think that's my best idea, procrastination. Never let it overwhelm you.
My name is Tolu Ajayi, and you're watching Shorts in Short.
Okay, guys, sadly, we have come to the end of the show. See, I don't like saying this thing. Like, anytime we get to this point, my spirit comes down. But you guys have seen To Life, and I'm pretty sure you guys enjoy that. Now, there's something I asked the director after his interview. I was like, is he going to make it a sequel? Is he going to... Because you see that the part where he dropped that dryer into the water. Yeah, you're wondering, what's going to happen? Are they going to, die? Was the thing plugged? A whole lot of stuff. I think it's creative. I think it's a fabulous idea what Yinka Ajijedidun did with that. So, round of applause. Thumbs up to you, man. And to every young director out there, keep those short films coming in. Remember, guys, this is not where it ends. It goes on our social media platforms. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. you can reach us. Just tell us what you think about Shots and Shots. Tell us what you think about their short films, and interact with us. Let us know your ideas, your thoughts. Give us comments, you know. On Facebook, it's at myR2TV with the hashtag Shots and Shots. On Twitter, it's at R2_TV with the hashtag Shots and Shots. On Instagram, it's R2TV with the hashtag Shots and Shots. On YouTube, it's R2TV. So, you know, you get to watch videos. And don't forget, our webpage is www.royalrootsng.com/TV. When you go there, you can find the Shots and Shots and, you know, watch whatever it is you missed. Remember, R2TV is TV everywhere, entertainment at its best. And at this point, I'm closing the show. I'm going to tell them to come and pack up all these things. You know. Anyways, I'm leaving now. So, guys, see you next time on the show. It's Shots and Shots on R2TV. I'm Ilo with the flow. Have a nice day. And yes, remember, to life.